All right, to ISIS, not exactly going through a cash crisis. The terrorists, even Al-Qaeda fears, has the kind of financial muscle all other terrorist groups can only envy. Enough dough, think about this, enough dough to use surveillance drones to plan military attacks in Syria and reportedly sophisticated surface-to-air missiles called man-pads for attacks pretty much anywhere else. So how is ISIS pulling this off, and who is helping them? Jonathan Gilliam, a former decorated Navy SEAL. Jonathan, I'm told they have $2 billion in cash. They get $2 million a day thanks to oil money. That's a whole lot of money to do stuff with.
I know if I had that much money, I could probably stop what's going on over there myself with a few of my friends from the SEAL teams and Special Forces community. You know, the fact is, Neil, whether it's chutzpah or cojones, these guys have it, and they also have $2 billion. They are not afraid to take the fight to wherever the fight needs to be in order to push forward the caliphate. And we've talked about that before on here. A lot of people are starting to talk about that more and more, but experts have been talking about the caliphate for literally 10, 13 years.
What happens at that moment?
At the moment of the caliphate? Yeah. What the caliphate is it's an actual movement to bring the caliph back. They believe that when they rid either a region or the whole world, and there's different ways and thought processes for this, they believe once they rid a certain percentage of the world of non-believers, either by converting them or killing them, that their caliph will come back. And you know, you have Al-Qaeda, who likes to do global, really big events to bring fear and recognition. ISIS, they're kind of old school in the way that they believe beheadings and videos and just really bloody attacks of children, Christians, that's what will do it.
Do you think they overplayed their hand, though? One of the arguments you hear against them extending this influence to the United States is that they've done so many awful things and hurt their image, so to speak, that now they have got usually passive countries very angry at them and responding. What do you say?
Well, I don't think they think that at all. I mean, I think the video of the beheading of this reporter shows that they're being wise in what they're doing. They didn't actually, if anybody watched that video, they didn't actually show him getting killed. They showed the beginning of it, and there's still some question of whether or not that was actually when he got killed.
But you have no doubt that he was killed.
He was killed, and the fact of the message that came out there, I think is probably one of the most important messages of all time in our modern day from the Islamic State of the Caliphate, in saying that they are a state.
They already have money like they're a state. Like I said, the $2 billion, the $2 million a day they get off oil. What do you think they're doing with that? We know that they've got enough money to buy drones, to search over Syria, etc. What do you make of that?
Well, they're pushing their movement forward, their ideology forward, and the thing about them versus the other people is that they literally have enough money to push into a country like ours and wage a ground war if they would really would wanted to do that. And Neil, let me just say one more thing. You know, we've been fighting wars now for over 13 years based on the hearts and minds, winning the hearts and minds of these different countries. If you want to see love and you want to see hope, go look at a baby's eyes. I challenge people, go look at a dog when you come home after work. That's love, that's devotion. If you want to defeat an enemy like ISIS, you have to go over there and eliminate them. You have to go take the fight to them and go to war.
Jonathan Gilliam, U.S. Navy SEAL, thank you, my friend. Very good seeing you.
Good to be here.
Well,